Alright, what's up guys? Matchstick Gamer here, and today's video we are discussing a bit of a spoiler released by Herms over on Twitter. If you're not familiar with Herms, he's a translator over on kanzenshuu.com, a very popular source of information on all sorts of Dragon Ball information. I mean, it's insane how much they have over there. I really recommend going to checking them out. But if you want to follow Herms specifically, I will link his Twitter down below in the description of the video. So as you can see here, it says, okay, spoilers for DBS episodes 62 through 65. Now, Herms is a very, very, very good translator. As far as I know, he has never translated anything wrong, at least nothing I've ever read that he's translated. But with that said, let's take a look at some of these photos here. Alright, so if you're wondering what this comes from, let me get over to the picture real fast and we'll take a look at it. Alright, so this comes out of whatever this is. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's like a TV guide or something over in Japan. These TV guides often have, of course, the episode titles and synopsis and all sorts of stuff. Most of the stuff we've gotten from this, though, in regards to DBS, whenever it appears in here, tends to be what I would call, like, placeholder titles for the episode. So, in other words, these may not be the finalized titles for these episodes, so take them with a grain of salt. So, of course, going back to episode 62. So, I did a video a day or two, 2 days ago, actually, with the synopsis of this episode, but here's what Herms translated in case you're wondering. Episode 62, I'll Protect the World, Trunks' Angry Superpower Explosion. This will air on October 16th, and the synopsis is, Super Trunks has a tough fight tackling Goku, Black, and Zamasu. While he holds them off, Goku and co. return to the present. Vegeta says, we can't beat them in a head-on battle. Piccolo replies, in that case, there's one thing you can do. This is referring to, of course, the translation that I did from that French website, db-z.com, where it suggests that Goku is going to go and learn the Mafu Ba from, of course, Master Roshi. So, next episodes are listed here. Episode 63, titled "Don't Defile Saiyan Cells." The current rises on Vegeta's intense battle. That's a long title. I think that might be a provisional title. Don't quote me on that though. It'll air October 23rd, and the synopsis reads as follows: Although Trunks puts his life on the line battling against Zamasu and Goku Black, in order to protect the world of the future, Goku Black inflicts critical damage on him and is about to finish him off. However, at that moment, Goku and Vegeta return to the battlefield. I can't wait to see that. I think it's going to be quite interesting to see Goku and Vegeta just come on a battlefield as Trunks is probably about to be wiped out. It's like Vegeta comes in there and says something, don't you dare touch my boy, or something like that. And I don't know. I don't think Vegeta would say something exactly like that, but you get the point. Episode 64 and 65 don't have plot descriptions yet, so we'll probably get those a little bit later, but as of right now, we have episode titles and air dates. So, Dragon Ball Super Episode 64 will be titled Praise and Adore Him, the Explosive Birth of Merged Zamasu. Now, what I want to focus on specifically here is the fact it says merged. This seems to be implying possibly, and I'm not saying for sure, but possibly, based on this title alone, maybe Zamasu and Black actually fuse. Which will be quite interesting, and it just makes all the more sense then that, okay, if they fuse, alright, Goku and Vegeta separately aren't strong enough, so they may have to fuse as well. Of course, again, Goku could just pull the Mafu Ba on them and seal them at while they're fused. However, another thought just occurred. If Zamasu and Black fuse, does Zamasu's immortality carry over into the fusion? Because his wish was specifically to make him immortal. So, if they fuse, that's a new person. Does the immortality carry over to the new person? It's just something to think about. I can't prove that it will, and I can't prove it won't, but it is something to think about. I may even do a video discussing it. Comment down below and tell me what you guys think. That might be interesting to discuss down in the comment section. I'll probably use some of your thoughts down in the description for the next video, okay? Let me see. So, episode 65, Final Judgment, the Supreme God's Ultimate Power. I can't really say too much about that. I'm guessing that just means, okay, fused Zamasu and Black, assuming they fuse, of course. That's an assumption. The previous title implies they will, but assuming they do, then that means that, it appears that they're going to have a tough fight against them. I'm not saying they'll lose, but it's quite possible they're not going to have an easy time winning. Do I think that this arc will end at episode 65? No, I just think what we have right now is just up to episode 65. And I can't honestly say when I think this particular arc of Super will end. It could end in episode 66. It could end in episode 70, for all I know. I really don't know. But we'll see. But that pretty much covers our spoilers that we have for today. What do you guys think? Talk about some of the stuff I discussed here again. Thanks to Herms for translating this. I doubt you'll see it, man, but if you do, thank you very much. Everybody in the community, YouTubers and just Dragon Ball fans alike, really appreciate it when you do this, and I hope you'll keep doing it for years and years to come. But what do you guys think? Make sure to just come over here, check it out for yourselves. I'll leave, again, a link down in the description of the video to get to Herms' Twitter, and maybe follow him while you're here. He actually posts a lot of interesting stuff. I read it regularly. But, yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe. Check out the official Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch pages. I'll link down below in the description per usual. So, yeah, peace, guys. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z/Kai, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super are all owned by Fuji TV, Toei Animation, Funimation, and Akira Toriyama. I do not claim to own any of these. The video and any images that appear were used under fair use.